Have you ever told everyone about a big goal you had? And then noticed what happened next? Sometimes, when we talk too much about our dreams, they become harder to achieve. In a small Midwestern town in the United States, there lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was full of ambition. He had big ideas. Every few weeks, he started something new. One week, music. He wanted to open a coffee shop. The next week, he planned to start a YouTube channel. Then he decided he would build his own house. But Ethan had one habit that always held him back. Before he ever started working, he told everyone about his plans. He walked through town and said proudly, "I'm opening the best coffee shop in town." People cheered. They smiled. They said, "That's awesome, man." Ethan felt important. He felt successful already. That night, he slept like a winner. But the next morning, when it was time to actually work, he felt drained. The motivation was gone. Days passed. The coffee shop never opened. Soon, Ethan had a new dream. This time, he wanted to start a YouTube channel. He posted online. He told friends, "I'm going to blow up. I'm going to inspire millions." People liked his posts. They commented. They encouraged him. Ethan felt amazing. But after a few days, music. He stopped recording. The camera stayed off. The channel never started. This cycle continued for years. New dream. Big announcement. Applause. Then nothing. Ethan's life stayed the same. He felt embarrassed. Music. He didn't understand why he always failed. Inside, he felt stuck. One evening, Ethan sat alone on a bench in a small park. An older man sat beside him. The man was calm and quiet. People respected him. But he never bragged. He looked at Ethan and asked, "Son, what's weighing on you?" Ethan sighed. "I have big goals. But I never finish anything. I don't know what's wrong with me." The man nodded. "Tell me. What do you do when you get a new idea?" Ethan answered without thinking. "I tell everyone. I want people to believe in me." The man smiled gently. "Meet me here tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." The next day, they met in the man's backyard. It was simple and quiet. The man held 2 seeds in his hand. He gave one seed to Ethan. "Plant this," he said. Ethan dug a small hole. He placed the seed in the soil. He covered it carefully. Then the man took the second seed. Instead of planting it, he held it up high. He called a few kids playing nearby. "Look at this seed," he said. "Soon it'll be a huge tree." The kids clapped. They smiled. The man placed the seed on a stone. He left it there. Days passed. The buried seed was watered quietly. No one talked about it. Ethan came back often. Slowly. Music. A small green sprout appeared. Week by week, it grew stronger. The man said nothing. He just kept watering it. Meanwhile, the seed on the stone dried out. The sun burned it. Birds picked at it. It never grew. After a few weeks, Ethan saw a healthy plant in the soil. The other seed was gone. The man looked at him and said softly, "Dreams work the same way. They need silence. They need patience. They need work in the dark. When you show them too early, they dry up. They lose power." Ethan felt it hit his chest. He finally understood. Every time he talked about his goals, his brain felt rewarded. The praise replaced the effort. So the work never happened. The man placed a hand on his shoulder. Keep your goals quiet. Let your actions speak. When results are real, they don't need announcements. That night, Ethan made a decision. This time, music. He would tell no one. He chose a small goal. To build a simple wooden chair. No posts. No announcements. Just work. Every evening after his job. Music. He worked quietly in his garage. Some days were hard. Some days were exciting. But no one knew. No pressure. Just progress. Weeks passed. The chair took shape. Mistakes happened. He fixed them. He learned. When it was finished. Music. Ethan sat down. For the first time. He felt real pride. Not from words. From effort. One day. A neighbor noticed the chair. That looks solid, he said. When did you make it? Ethan smiled. I've been working on it. The neighbor was surprised. You never mentioned it. Ethan nodded. I wanted to finish first. Over time. People noticed his work. Not his talk. He kept building. A table. A shelf. Another chair. Years passed. Music. Ethan became known. As someone who gets things done. He never bragged. He just delivered results. Now think about your own life. How many goals have you announced too early? How many dreams faded after applause? Silence protects ambition. Work creates confidence. Results create respect. You don't need to tell the world your plans. Let the world see your results. So next time you want to announce your dream, pause. Stay quiet. Let the seed grow underground. Music. When the tree is strong, everyone will notice. Without you saying a word. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more stories that change the way we think about life. Thank you for listening.